What's up, NFL fans? Today's video is going to be about the Detroit Lions destroying the Dallas Cowboys. So I apologize to you Dallas Cowboy fans, but I got to do this video. The Detroit Lions just physically dominated the Dallas Cowboys, which led to a blowout win for the Detroit Lions. So before we get to the film review, I hope you enjoy this video, like the video, and subscribe to my channel. It'll mean a lot to me. So with that being said, let's get straight to the film review. Alright, we got a very first play. Sam Laporta goes in motion, top of the screen, run play. Good hard physical running. Get off me, Diggs. Nice stiff arm from David Montgomery. Here we have a nice little outside stretch. It's not really a zone scheme because the linemen aren't really running diagonally this way. What the linemen are mostly doing is they're kind of more running up the field. So that's why I don't think this is a outside zone or a zone scheme run. It's just kind of like a stretch play. You have excellent blocking from I think this is Williams. Excellent blocking from the receivers. This is what the Lions do excellent, as everybody is willing to block. Notice him blocking now. I mean, that's kind of a bad block, but at least he tries. Maybe it could have been a holding call, but you have your tight end picking up this block. He does a better job than JMO. I mean, I think if JMO knew how to run block, he could set the edge here, and Montgomery can really bounce it to the outside and have one-on-one against this guy. But unfortunately, he's not a really good blocker, so maybe next time you put Tim Patrick right here, and it's a better block. But either way, it works out for a pretty decent gain. Everybody's picking up their block. This is a bad tackling angle from the Dallas Cowboys too. He has a chance to make a play in the backfield. Montgomery takes a horrible angle, and David Montgomery is able to make him miss. It could have been easily a tackle for a loss, but notice how he just kind of doesn't pursue him. He kind of like waits a little bit. See, that's not physical football either. Notice how he kind of just jumps instead of hitting that gap, that hole. Notice how he just kind of like hesitates just a little bit. Just a little bit. We're going to play at full speed so you can see it. Little hesitation instead of hitting that hole. Diggs just gets stiff-armed. But you got to be more physical than this, Dallas. Like, you see that lane? You got to pursue that with aggressiveness. You got to hit that hole before. I mean, you got to hit that hole just more aggressively, and you make this tackle in the backfield. Instead, you hesitate. Montgomery with the nice stiff arm on Diggs. Ends up about 6 yards. Excellent job from the from the Detroit Lions, picking up mostly everybody. That's more of a bad angle from the Dallas Cowboys more than it is a good play from the Detroit Lions, but Montgomery makes it work. Okay. Here we got our next play. The shotgun, snaps it. Takes a deep shot to Tim Patrick. Tim Patrick makes a nice play. Comes back for the ball. Excellent job. Now here we have man coverage. He had two guys open. So the defense man coverage. So everybody's lined up man. 11 personnel for the Detroit Lions. I'm not sure who has Sam Laporta, but Sam Laporta gets open also on this. It's not a drag route. Madden is called a drag, but in real life, a shallow cross. There we go. He's open on the shallow cross. You have Tim Patrick down here at the bottom, running a go. And then I'm not sure what these other receivers do, but we're going to snap it. So you have two technically shallow crosses. And we have Jamison Williams occupying. So here's the routes. Nice little shallow cross. He just kind of running more towards the middle and this way to occupy this safety. And then he's more running of a deep cross. So that's a play art. Sorry about that. I forgot this guy. That's the play art against man coverage. And now we'll redo the man coverage. Everybody's lined up on their man. He's lined up on Sam Laporta. And then he just kind of drops back and watches a deep. But it is man coverage. The line does an excellent job for the Detroit Lions. Montgomery picks up the blitz. Nice pocket. As you can see, Sam Laporta, he would have had open. Sam Laporta would be open. That's a lot harder to pass. But since it is Sam Laporta, I'm willing to say that Sam Laporta does catch this. But he likes the coverage up top. A little underthrown pass. You can see he hasn't beat by a yard. I know Tim Patrick's not the fastest, but he is about 6'5". Has him completely beat. Maybe underthrows it on purpose. Tim Patrick comes back for the football, fights for it. Huge gain. Huge gain. Good job from Jared Goff in this offense right here. Even a better job. This is why David Montgomery got paid. My man got paid. He is a willing blocker. He's a good pass blocker. Good pass pro, I think is what they call it. Pass protection. Look at him pick up the blitz. Gives Goff that extra time. Excellent job. Excellent job. Here we got 21 personnel. You got two backs. One tight end. 21 personnel. The Cowboys look like they're in their 4-3. 4-3 is 4 down linemen. And then 3 linebackers. This might be even 4-4 actually. This might be 4-4, but I think this is a safety. So I think these 3 are the linebackers. I'm pretty sure this is a safety. So I'm going to say 4-3, maybe 4-4 defense. Either way, it's 4 down linemen. I'm not 100% sure on the Cowboys personnel, but either way, it's 4-3 or 4-4. Just play the snap now. Excellent running, bad tackling angles again. Montgomery physical. Cowboys got out physical this game. You could really see it. This play, as opposed to the very first play I showed you guys, is a zone scheme. You can notice all the linemen pushing down this way. And that's going to give Montgomery room to either cut it back or he can stay along here and cut it to the outside. Okay, but this is a zone scheme concept that the Lions are running for this play. We're going to run it. Notice how everybody's moving to the left. And he's able to cut up field. He cuts up field. Everybody's blocking. Number 6 just has a bad angle to tackle David Montgomery here. I would like him to be a little bit more aggressive and maybe go for his legs to make the tackle. Montgomery's a very big, not very big, but he's a very physical back. He just gets stiff arm there. He's trying to make the tackle, but Montgomery's fighting for it. Ends up diving for a touchdown. But as you can see, all the line for everybody on the offensive line for the Detroit Lions, they pick up everybody. I mean, even look, this guy is not even in the picture. He's still blocking though. My receiver here at the bottom is still blocking. Look at that. It's not aggressive blocking, but at least he's blocking for him. And then here at the top of the screen, who is that? Number 11. Is this Reynolds? Josh Reynolds? I don't know if Josh Reynolds is an actor, but either way, number 11 here at the top makes a pretty key block. Look at that. He's blocking, setting the edge to the outside. Good blocking from the receiver. Good blocking. Make sure number 27 is not able to get in the picture and help his brother out as he's getting dragged on the floor. Excellent blocking from everybody on the Detroit Lions. This Detroit Lions offense is coached extremely well. I mean, even this fullback, he's really not going to hit nobody once he gets to this gap. But he still makes a diving attempt to at least hit somebody. This is excellent physicality from the Detroit Lions. Very old school, gets nobody, still dives at this dude. Gets him off balance. Look at him. After the hit, look at this linebacker. He's off balanced. He can't make a tackle on the play because he got hit. Look at him. He's off balance. He's tripping over everybody. Man, this Detroit Lion offense is extremely fun to watch. And again, another bad tackling. Like, I don't know what he's trying to do. Like, I would just jump on his shoulder pads and make the tackle. It just looks like a horrible attempt from number 35. Like I said, no physicality. Like, I think he's able to make the tackle right here. That's just a horrible attempt from number 35. Number 6 is trying. I would like a little different angle, pursuit angle on this, but what are you doing, 35? That's just disgusting. If I'm Mike Zimmer, I think that's the defensive coordinator for the Cowboys. I'm gonna yell at this dude. I'm gonna say some foul words to this man. Excellent job from David Montgomery fighting though. Here we got our next play. This I love because at the very beginning you see Jared Goff. I believe he's killing a play or calling some type of audibles, knowing what the defense is gonna run. Now we're gonna play the play. Look at him calling out the mic. Another zone scheme concept, cut back. Just excellent. He calls out the mic and everybody knows where to go to. Note him killing the run play. Everybody knows what's going on. Alerting who the mic is. I'm pretty sure this is the mic. So one of these guys is assigned to pick up the linebacker, the mic. And it's a zone scheme. You're going to see the lineman pushing down this way. And somebody's going to pick up my man right here. I'm not sure exactly who, but that's what this play is designed to do. So call out the mic zone scheme. And it's the center. He's going to pick up this guy. The center is going to get to the second level. Second level is the linebackers. And that's really going to set the tone for Gibbs to run this way and cut back and get some yards. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Notice the center get to the second level. Sam Laporta, I believe he gets my man right here. So he's just kind of running in the middle, filling in where the center's supposed to be at. And he picks up, I believe he picks up this guy. And Sam Laporta is an excellent receiving tight end, but he's a willing blocker. Look at him pick up the block. Huge hole for Gibbs. Nice pickup. Nice pickup. And once again, notice where the play is designed to go to. Everybody's running this way, right? Like everybody's running this way. my man Amon St. Brown knows that Gibbs can cut back and maybe get a huge gain. So Amon-Ra St. Brown still picks up a block, even though the run play is not designed to go his direction. That is just awesome to see. Look at Amon St. Brown. Picks up his block. That is excellent. One more time, just play full speed for you guys. Jared Goff calling out the mic. Everybody's alerted. Everybody knows what's going on. Awesome to see. Awesome to see. We got a guy in motion, man coverage. You see a guy shadowing Amon-Ra St. Brown. J-Mo, beautiful catch. It's man coverage. He's going to mirror Amon-Ra St. Brown. So when he motions over, he's going to motion with him. That indicates man coverage. You have J-Mo against Diggs one-on-one. I believe he's going to run like this pattern right here. And J-Mo's just way too fast for Diggs, which is crazy because Diggs is a pretty decent corner. We're going to snap it. Just beats him immediately inside. By I mean J-Mo. He like jumps and is able to get inside and really just torch Diggs. So notice how he kind of jumps inside. He beats him inside. Heck of a route here. Doesn't need to push off. Just a beautiful route from J-Mo here. That middle of the field is wide open because it's man coverage. So because he's able to beat him inside, man coverage, and my safety here, not my safety, my linebacker, if I could spot him. He's manned up on here. He's manned up on the running back. So when the running back goes out on his, I believe he does a swing route, this linebacker right here, oh, sorry about that, this linebacker is going to follow him and is going to leave this huge window for Jared Goff to throw the ball to. Pretty much the 7-on-7 drill at this point. Notice his clean pocket as well. It's just an easy pass for Jared Goff. Here we got a little zone coverage. Beautiful design play right here. Look at that. Look at that play design. Gets everybody full on defense. Number 17 hustling, get that block, making sure that his man gets a tutty. Here we got a guy acting like he's going to go in motion. Nice little toss play. Pitch it back to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And everybody's peeking back. Like, you're getting torched in the run. So notice on that toss, everybody's kind of biting up. These guys are still doing their job. They're still pedaling backward, which is good. So yeah, that's good from the defensive backs. But the linebackers did drop. Look how much they bite. So it's a toss. And another toss backwards. So both tosses are backwards, and that's key so that he can go out so they can still throw the ball. Once somebody throws it forward, I believe they can't do this little flea flicker stuff. And also notice Sam Laporta. He is blocking most of the time before he actually goes out on his delay route. So notice Sam Laporta blocking. He's blocking, finally goes out. And everybody's peeking the backfield. He goes out like at the perfect time. Notice everybody's peeking back and he finally flanks out. He's going to run up the sideline for an easy touchdown. Look at that. Well executed play. Very well executed. Along with, I want to talk about the center, one of the best in the league. Heck of a design. To make it look like Amon St. Brown is going to come on the reverse, he comes out. Let me just draw it a little bit better. He's going to drop back all the way and protect Jared Goff still. It's very key that everybody plays their role on plays like this. Notice the center. How he comes looping back around. Man, that is so beautiful to watch. And again, everything's based off their offensive line. I've said this in previous videos. They're acting like it's an outside zone scheme or outside toss. Either way, it's a zone scheme. Everybody's running one direction. But then you get a little delay from the center because you want to fake it to reverse. He ends up coming back around. But everything is based off their offensive line because they are the best in the National Football League and you have the weapons that they do. That is excellent to watch. Especially when you play at full speed. I'll play it one more time. Like, it's just so fast. Like, everything's going on. Like, so much is going on. So much detail. Man, that is beautiful. I could watch this Lion team offense all day. Another outside zone scheme. Instead of cutting back to the inside like they've been doing, Montgomery keeps it on the outside. Gets huge pickup. So once again, what do we have here? Zone scheme. Zone scheme, what does that? That gives Montgomery to either keep it on the outside like as he does, or if he doesn't like it, he can cut back to the inside. Montgomery has good vision this play. Decides to keep the ball on the outside. Notice the two linemen get down to the second level as well. It's still a zone scheme. Okay, but your two linemen are going to pick up the second level. And no linebacker wants to get blocked by no offensive lineman. He's going downhill. Boom gets picked up. Boom gets picked up. Montgomery has nowhere to run to as far as cutting this ball back. Pretty good job. Good job squaring up. That's one way to stop the zone schemes. If you guys don't know how to stop it, your linemen have to be square. Notice how these guys aren't squared. Especially this guy. This guy's getting his back turned. But my man right here does an excellent job squaring up so that Montgomery doesn't cut this back. This man plays a key role also because if he does cut back, you don't want him to really cut back and bounce it to the outside. So even though you're not really a big part of the play, you still have to do your job and keep this outside contained. Whether it be here or more down here, I like it better the way he is positioned right now so that if he does cut back, he's able to make a play. So I will say good job from my man right here doing your job. You might not be doing nothing, but you're doing something. But anyway, let's get back to the run. Notice how he keeps it to the outside. Plants his leg to get more to the outside. Arm tackle is not going to get Montgomery down. Oh, man. Number 6, buddy. You got to just take the hit and take the blow, man. Notice him move out the way. Oh, that is so bad. Just take the hit, bro. Notice him move out the way. Okay, well, he did kind of plant his leg, so I apologize for that. Okay, yeah, that was just good footwork from Montgomery. I take that back. Notice Montgomery's footwork. Oh, that is so beautiful. Arm tackle. I mean, this dude right here, you got to wrap up. You have to wrap up and help number 6 out. Just wrap up. Why you just hit him, I don't know. Notice him just hit him. That's not physical football. Ends up breaking the tackle. Ends up getting 6 more yards because of it. You have to wrap up. You have to wrap up. Man. Awesome to see old school football, though. This is a reason why the Cowboys got dominated. They're just getting out physical this game. Here we got another motion, man indicator, play action. Nice job. Now the defense here messes up, miscommunication. Because my man should not be this open. It's man coverage. So, because it's man coverage, he's assigned to him. He's assigned to him. And who gets open right here is Amon-Ra St. Brown. You notice these two guys never communicated. So that's why Amon-Ra St. Brown is able to get open on this shallow cross. Nice play action from Jared Goff, though, just to keep one of these guys honest. By honest, you're going to see what I mean. Like, he really doesn't pursue the quarterback. Nice play action. Okay, I lied. In one of the future clips, you're going to see what I mean. But hard play action shows the ball. And Amon-Ra St. Brown just gets open down here in the shallow cross. But notice again, no communication from these guys. Like, if you want to switch, I mean, it's hard to say also because they snap it so fast. But you got to be in communication with each other. You got to say, hey, I got 11 if he goes outside. And I got Amon-Ra St. Brown if he goes the inside. Now, they obviously snapped the ball too fast for them to even communicate. But at the same time, you got to be in the film room studying what they do. Because if you're in the film room and you see that they do that, you maybe communicate this a lot faster. I mean, you see him trying to. I mean, you see him kind of pursuing Amon-Ra St. Brown. But he just, for some reason, stops and comes back. Interesting. If I'm Mike Zimmer, I want to address this. You got to communicate a little bit more. Other than that, it was a good job from the Detroit Lions, though. Another clean pocket. Now, I understand DeMarcus Lawrence or Michael Parsons didn't play, so maybe that's why you got out physical too, but that plays a huge part of it. But I don't know if they make that much of a difference for them to be out physical this much, but we got J-Mo out in motion, zone coverage. Nobody mirrors him. Has time in the pocket. Way to not panic, Jared Goff. Way to go through your progressions. See, now they're communicating. He's communicating. It's zone coverage. Now they're communicating zone coverage. Nobody's going to mirror him as he motions all the way out this way. Pre-snap, it looks like a cover 2. Notice these safeties are way beyond the hash marks. These guys are a little bit more pressed up. More square to the receiver as well. So maybe he drops like a little hook. Maybe he'd rush this area and then he'll watch like this area. Pre-snap, this looks like cover 2, right? We'll play it a little bit. Play action. gets one linebacker to get really sucked in. Jared Goff's eyes. Good quarterbacks do this. Look at Jared Goff's eyes, looking at this linebacker. Then eventually Jared Goff is going to shift his eyes towards the bottom. And towards the bottom, you have Amon-Ra St. Brown. Heck of receiver here. And that's going to move number 18 to get out of his position and go to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And this leaves Tim Patrick wide open where number 18 is supposed to be at. But because Jared Goff has good eyes, he's able to move him and get his man open. Notice Jared Goff where he's looking. Number 18 sees who he wants as he's going to run a deep post route. Oh, sorry about that. Jared Goff knows where his backside is. Heck of a pass. So I believe his progression is, don't quote me, I think this is option 1. And then he just goes to option 2. See, but that don't even sound right though. Yeah, because he never even bothers to look Sam Laporta's way. So I think that's what they knew how to beat this cover 2. I mean, that has to be the progression, right? 1, 2. You have to know this is cover 2. So to get that linebacker out of his spot, you got to look Amon-Ra St. Brown's way. And then go to the backside. I mean, look at that pocket, too. Jeez. You wanna grill or something back there? Like, you have time to grill. Make yourself a nice little steak. Look at that. Clean pocket. Nice ball. Good catch. Way to beat cover 2 there. Here, we're just going to play physical football down here at the red zone. By the time he gets touched, it's already crossed the end zone. Notice everybody gets low first. Low man wins in football. All the offensive line, they're lower than the defensive line for the Dallas Cowboys. They get an excellent push. Number 43 does a good job. I mean, this is just a car crash from these two big boys. He does the right thing. He tries to hit the hole. But when you got a good fullback meeting him, it's going to have David Montgomery to get this touchdown. It's just hard. It's just hard to stop. Like, there's nothing you can do about this. Just dives over everybody and touchdown. We got man coverage. We got a man in motion. And this is just plain out speed from Gibbs. We got a guy in motion. Leave a couple guys unblocked on purpose. Normally what you would see is maybe this guy picks up this guy because they are running to this side of this field, but he leaves it unblocked. This guy's coming in motion, like slicing through the offense. And it just leaves this guy like thinking, like he's not really playing football, he's thinking. Notice him, he's just standing there waiting for things to happen. And because he's not really playing, he's kind of like at a standstill. Jahmyr Gibbs is way faster than him. He's able to get around the edge. Sam Laporta is also aware of this. Kind of just jabs him so he slows him down a little bit. But Sam Laporta is going to get to the second level, make some blocks. Notice Sam Laporta gets to the second level. Helps make that block. Makes a nice little lane for Jahmyr Gibbs. First down. But just to make... It's a misdirection too. I forgot to mention that. So everybody's faking this way, which is why you leave him open. He takes about a step or two, but it's a misdirection, so he's gonna come all the way this way. Heck of a job, man. Like, wow. Look at Jahmyr Gibbs. 1, 2. It's about 3 steps, and then goes the other way. Gets the whole defense going one way, cuts back the other way with his speed. Everybody's willing to block, as I keep saying in this video. Excellent job. Little misdirection. You don't see this a lot. From what I can tell, you don't see that a lot, and it happens so fast. That's knowing your personnel. Here we got a deep shot from about a bunch set. You call this a tight set as well because everybody's kind of lined up together. Notice how these guys are lined up together. The tight end here is by himself, or the Y. Man coverage. Diggs is assigned to him. JMO. And then Lewis, and I don't know who 27 is. I'm assuming he gets him, and 27 gets Amon-Ra St. Brown. And again, Jameson Williams just completely destroys Diggs. He completely destroys them before the play pretty much starts. Notice him off the line. Way to get off of it. And this is a well-executed play. Like, JMO is going up the field, but at the same time, this corner is going to get in the way of Diggs as he's waiting for, let me do a different color. He's waiting for Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's going to run this underneath route. And I'm not sure what this receiver is doing, but that's a heck of a play design. Notice him to get distracted. Diggs has to run around him. And he gets wide open. Wide open. And it's hard to press anybody other than your slot receiver because how they're lined up. Diggs has to be more physical here and be more aggressive, other than him just letting him get off the line so easily. Now you're chasing a guy who's way faster than you, and you're just not going to do nothing about it at this point. And once again, this is because they don't have Michael Parsons. Very clean pocket. What a strike. What a strike. Here another clean pocket. Steps up. Helps his line out. You got number 11 making some plays. He made some plays just by blocking. My computer's freezing a little bit, but number 11 made some plays blocking earlier. Now we're going to give him the football. He's running a... Sorry about that. We're going to get both guys kind of like deep crosses. Yuck. That was gross. Here we go. Deep cross. And we're going to get him more like on a post. This tight end, I believe, just goes this way. And I'm not sure what this guy's doing. We're going to see a nice clean pocket. Senses the pressure's coming up. So he just takes about a 2-step. Makes it easier for him and David Montgomery to actually pick up this block. And that's going to create some time for number 11 to come across the field. Steps up in the pocket and delivers a beautiful strike. Nice solid play here. And this guy right here. So here's a route combination again. He's going to run this route. My man's going to cover he's going to occupy the flat route. He's going to occupy this man. And he's running this way to occupy this guy. And because number 45 is occupying the flat route, my man right here is not able to play deep when he's playing the deep cross because he has to respect this flat route. So it's interesting how teams draw up plays to beat certain coverages. Like I said earlier, or just a little while ago, he has to be occupied on this flat route, so he really can't play right here. And actually, I was wrong. This guy is getting the flat route. We're going to play a little bit further. Notice how he's really not committed to jumping that route. I mean, he's reading his eyes. If he really wanted to, he maybe could jump in and get an interception. So it's going to be interesting to see if the Minnesota Vikings do this against Jared Goff this coming week, week 7. But either way, on this particular week, this play, heck of a job. Nice job from the Detroit Lions. Another play action. Another man shows. See, this is a clip I was talking about earlier. We're going to get the end zone view look now. Our first end zone view look. Because I wanted to really show Jared Goff's play action. Shows his arm really fast and ends up throwing a nice pass to Jameson Williams. So here, notice that play action is going to really make number 6 slow down because he doesn't know if it's a run or a pass because Jared Goff is showing the football. That's very important in play action. So notice how he kind of goes more towards the running back. Notice his angle is different. And that gives number 77 here another like outside zone scheme. But it gives 77 time to kind of loop around and pick up this man who's coming in hot. And it gives him just enough time with that play action as Jameson Williams just runs a shallow cross. It gives him just enough time to get this ball off, to turn his head and get the ball off. Notice how he picks him up just a little bit. The play action also sucks in this linebacker. He's going to take a couple steps this way. And his man, because it's zone, he's supposed to pick the shallow cross up. Or it's man coverage, I think, because he's following Amon-Ra St. Brown. But either way, you're supposed to kind of pick up and help out the shallow cross. The play takes too many steps forward. Notice the secondary kind of how they switch as well. You have this guy running like a fade route. You have him running this deep cross. J-Mo running the shallow cross. But what happens is, instead of him following Jamison Williams to confuse the quarterback, he's going to set him assigned to that guy. And I think this is Diggs. He's going to pick up number 11 when he's coming out. And he's going to pick him up. So it's very interesting what the Cowboys did right there in the secondary. I hope that makes any type of sense. But notice Diggs, how he picks him up now to confuse the quarterback. Assuming he had time and he wanted to throw it, it'd probably be an interception. But that play action really, really confused this linebacker. And personally, I would not have a linebacker assigned to Jamison Williams, but that's what Mike Zimmer did. Completely burns them, gets a lot of yards. Now we'll show the play action. Shows the quick arm. And I think you know somebody's coming in hot too, because look how fast he gets the ball off. Like, it's a fast play action. It's not a slow play action. It's fast. So it's boom. And gets the ball off. Good job from Jared Goff. Right here, just beautiful. It's not a zone scheme. This is just more power downhill. We're going to get the end zone view. It's not a zone scheme because they're not moving this way, nor are they moving the opposite way. They're not moving this way either. What they're doing is they're more attacking downhill, more like of a power scheme. Notice how nobody's moving to the left or right. Now the defensive line, they're playing a gap scheme. He's going to shoot the A gap. I can't believe I forgot what this guy did already. Think he's going to shoot the B gap or the A gap. Shoots the A gap. Both guys shoot the A gap. You have what's interesting here is he's lined up here, right? You think he would block him. That's not what happens. He ends up picking him up, and he gets to the second level. And I'm pretty sure Penei Sewell gets up to the second level as well. And that's just really dangerous when you have linemen getting up to the second level. Okay, so I was wrong. He picks up him, the fullback. I forgot. I didn't see the fullback. He ends up getting to the second level. But Penei Sewell does make sure that the lane is wide open, so that Gibbs and the fullback can run through it. Notice that lane is wide open. Gibbs, beautiful footwork. Nice job. Nice job. Now here, this is the last play. I wish Penei Sewell would have scored here. That would have been so sweet. I just want to include it just because football is fun. Like, no, it's not all serious. Like, it is serious, but you got to have fun playing the game. At this point, they were just dominating, and look at him fight for it, man. Alright, so we have here is play action. He's going to run up forward, but he's going to come back. And Penei Sewell is going to act like he's going to block, but then he's going to come back for the pitch. And you would never expect this. And he does not have to declare himself as an eligible receiver because he's just blocking. Why did they design this play? I don't know. But look at Penei Sewell. I hope I'm saying it right. He's coming up like he's going to get to the second level. Acts like he's going to get second level. Comes back around. Ends up with the pitch. And look at his little footwork. I mean, he tries to get him. Look at that. Oh, I love that, man. I love that. Doesn't get tackled easily. Puts his hands down for the. That should have been a touchdown. I don't know what they call. I think it was like not enough men on the line, legal formation or whatever. But notice Amon-Ra St. Brown taking a step. Notice Amon-Ra St. Brown's footwork here. Gets his separation. Nice little pitch back. Oh, that would have been sweet if he scored here. Look at him. Yo, it should have been a touchdown. Oh man. So there you have it. The Detroit Lions just out physical the Dallas Cowboys. The physicality of the Detroit Lions was too much for the Dallas Cowboys. A lot of outside zone schemes, but at the same time, you saw the Lions could also just run power offense against you. A lot of heavy play action against the Dallas Cowboys this game. But if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. It'll mean a lot to me. Thanks for watching. Peace. I'm out. Have a good day.